Like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I'm finna do a reaction to DJ Akademiks reacts to Kai's Cenat addressing our cover-up allegations and break down the legal aspect. Now, look, that's crazy. Really, I don't know why people blame it Kai though. From what I see, or at least trying to blame Kai. Trying to get enough light in, baby. That way you can see me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm too handsome to be in the shadows. You feel me? So I gotta make sure, you know, we can see each other. But anyway, let's get to it.
Any circumstance condone any sexual activity without consent. I don't condone none of that. It's black. I don't even play with the artwork. I can't see no people. Therefore, because it's TOS. Do not play with it. That is not to not play with. In any way, shape, or form that is disturbing.
Like closing times out. By the way, y'all can watch the whole video on this channel. It's only exclusive on this channel. If you guys want to watch it on I'm interrupting to kind of point certain things out. See, we're in this new era, right? Like, obviously I think it's Kai is responding because he's kind of caught up in allegations. Not that he was but here's the thing. Tone matters, right? And there's probably no best way to do this, but I'm like, it's like when you ever see these YouTube apology videos, I've never seen someone really nail it, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of watch this, and Kai is he has that, he's kind of eccentric and kind of like elated when he talks. This was probably a time that he probably should just apologize if something happened to him. Like, I'm sorry if something did happen to you that night that I was unaware of. I empathize with you. I just know how the woke people gonna take this. They're gonna take this like, oh, he's still standing with his friend and he's defending. Like, that's how they're gonna take it. It's impossible to do this on, he's doing this impromptu, but you know how they do these. You know how the woke people gonna take this, bro. They're gonna chop this up and act like he's a piece of shit, right? Like, we don't know this, right? It's the whole thing, and he seemed like he was sincere. It don't seem like he just was a piece of shit. He seems like he's stuck in a really difficult place and probably has been silenced to not say certain things because of his like legal team. And they're gonna take that like he just doesn't care about this one much.
I'm gonna say it one more time. I do not condone none of that. I do not allow any of that. It's very serious, bro. This is the most serious I've probably ever been in my life. The most serious I've ever been in my life. Okay? This shit is no joke. And I'm here to explain everything. Okay, the multiple blogs and posted. All right. First things first. Okay. First things first, I want to go ahead and address everybody. Thanks to everybody who patiently waited to hear what I had to say, what I had to go, what I had to make me that bad. No, okay, we go. All right. So first things first, I want to say thanks to everybody who waited patiently to hear what I had to say. Do what I'm saying after this. Y'all can say whatever y'all. I don't care. I'm ready. Do what I'm saying. First things first. Okay. Let me go ahead and say something. I kind of, first of all, I kind of found it very. I've been going through I'm getting dragged right now on social media. Dragged right now on social media. A lot of people forming opinions before I even got to speak. Let's dive right into it. First things first, I want to address how do I know this girl? Okay? As you all know, New Year's Eve, I threw a party in New York City, the city that I'm from. Threw a party back there. We went back there, threw a party. As you guys can see, I'm pretty sure you guys can snap multiple videos. There's multiple photographers in there. You feel what I'm saying? We took a whole bunch of pictures, videos. I'm having a mic in my hand. I want to have a good time. When you with KT3, one thing you can say is that I'll make sure everybody's having a fun time.
This is where they're gonna try to kill him. You know what they're gonna say? He's trying to make the whole thing about him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I'm just telling you how these people are. I think he's telling the story very sincerely. This is how he is. If you watch his stream, he's super entertaining, he's energetic. But they're gonna kill him for him just saying, well, no, if you come to my parties, I'm with. You know what I mean? They're gonna kill him. I'm telling you.
The way I met that girl, or I started talking to her, December 31st, 2022, going into the new year of January 1st, 2023.
Wait, he met her the same night and she said, my friend invited me. Hold on. He met her. Remember, this is a New Year's Eve party. When is New Year's Eve? December 31st. Did he say he met her December 31st? Now, granted, he's just giving context, not that it matters about if you should believe her or not, but I think he wanted to first and foremost clear up, you know, this whole, hey, he's my friend, because I think when people hear that consistently, they feel like she was under his care because they were friends. I think he's trying to make a point that, yo, this is a stranger. You know what I mean? That, yeah, like, we might start talking, but I just told her to come through.
Okay? People keep getting the narrative that, like, she kept saying, like, she's my friend, she kept being a friend with a lot, right? People keep thinking that, like, it was, she's saying friend, they must have knew each other way back. No, that's not what it is. Also, I want to go ahead and say, Joe, I'm not here to bash you or nothing. This is very serious. I'm saying this is the first thing playing in my life. I'm not even gonna play. Like, I've seen the shit that you've been posting and crying and all that shit. I have sympathy for. I'm not here to say that. I'm not here to bash you in any type of way. Okay? Let me put that shit first, because this shit is crazy, right? So the way I know her, I met her December 30. I started December 31st. Okay? Met her December 31st. I told her to pull up to the party. Now, the same way she got invited, everybody there got invited. Okay? People on the internet tweeted it and was like, oh yeah, Kai should have been like, you know, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she should have been on her shit. No, the way she was invited is the way everybody was invited. Welcome. She's in New York. I said, yo, New Year's Eve. Come, let's have a blast. You know, you feel what I'm saying? Music going, everything was free. I had food, everything, right? That's how I know her. It doesn't go any further. It doesn't go any farther than that. Okay. Okay. One thing. Okay. How do I know the person being accused? Jiggy, right? How do I know him? I know him. I never said he wasn't my friend. I know him. He went to high school with me. And you know what I'm saying? He's a friend that I generally know. Okay. Somebody I know personally.
He's not backing off the fact that that was his friend. Said that's my friend. Told you, I believe y'all were reading those messages correctly. When he says not my friend, he's like, yo, what? That's my friend. You basically saying he's gonna just believe that his friends would do something like that. But it's not like she said, hey, this guy your friend. He says, hell no, I don't know this thing. Y'all been trying to tell me he said that, but y'all haven't shown me the proof yet.
Okay. All right. Now, first things first. Let me kick it off like this. I can't go too in deep, so you're probably wondering. Let me address everything that everybody probably was wondering. Why Kai wasn't replying? Why wasn't he texting back like this? And I don't blame y'all for asking me. Why wasn't Kai texting back like this? Why wasn't he helping? Because screenshots came in. As soon as this was brought to my attention, chat, I didn't go nowhere else. When this shit was brought to my attention, I didn't go nowhere else but the police. Instantly. I went to my legal team. I went to the police. I was being around. This is a serious topic. Let's go to the police. Let's figure this out. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people was like, yo, you need he didn't help you, this, that, and the third. Bro, I went to the police instantly. My legal team, the reason why I did not reply is because my legal team told me, Kai, do not text anyone.
By the way, I know some of y'all, because you haven't gotten to this position, or because you're just indoctrinated by what you see on social media. You're like, well, Kai, why don't you just help her? She's the victim. Kai has to also look out for his own interest. Kai could very well help and then be a part of an investigation that targets him. He's trying to be careful. She already lobbied or lobbed a accusation his way to almost say, damn, what's me? It was already going home. Who told me not to go home? I Cenat. Who told me to go upstairs? I Cenat. Who supposedly sent someone upstairs while I'm sleeping? I Cenat. You have to understand, how would law enforcement try to look at him? I'm not looking at him like, oh, Kai's a great guy. He got dreams and he's really respectful to women. And no, they're looking at it like, well, how did you even get in that position? They're hearing Kai name 3 times, they're not investigating. That's what happens. So he's doing the right thing. Lawyer, sorry, lawyer.
Do not talk about the situation to anybody, keep it to yourself. That's why I'm so relieved that I got the green light today to talk about stuff. Okay?
And let me pause it here again. You're gonna watch with this video, he gets a green light to address certain things, but I ain't gonna lie, this live he ain't say shit. Which this is as perfect as it could be. Trust me, his lawyer don't want him giving a play-by-play, even if he did witness certain shit. His lawyer don't want him to be like, oh yeah, I witnessed her walking up the steps, she was kind of wobbly. Or I witnessed her tell me earlier in the night, like, damn, your friend look cute, I fuck her. He can't say none of that. I know that's the juicy details. That's the problem about social media. I'm not gonna blame her for going to social media because she said she needed to find out and she's trying to get justice. I'm not blaming her, but it does complicate the case for her. If she does want justice, probably give you a breakdown of what he believes or what he heard. But now, all of this on a stream that was like 200 or 150,000, I don't know how many people was in there watching. That is now possibly going to be analyzed by law enforcement. And keep in mind, Kai is now in London. If there is an investigation going on, Kai is going to have to speak to the police. The police, if he just breaks down every fucking thing, are going to say, well, it's like the Nick interview. You already said everything on live, what supposedly happened. Let's see if your story matches again when we now start shitting your life and trying to poke holes in it. So you know what his lawyer is saying? Bro, you can clear your name because this is your career, but shut the fuck up. You're not giving details.
That's why I couldn't tell, right? My team legally told me, Kai.
Oh, I'm so glad somebody said this. Somebody says, Kai is not under investigation. Enforcement goes into it, and anybody's name involved, they're looking to see if there's collusion, collaboration, if this is like a whole plot. Bro, you don't have to be an idiot. You think he's not, you're looking at the primary suspect, but they might look at him and see if maybe he assists, maybe he's covering it up, maybe he's obstructing justice, right? And these things are charged. He's going to be investigated. I don't know if kid would, but only a kid would think that Kai, they're looking at Kai like, oh no, you can say whatever you want, nobody cares about you. No. Keep asking the same 3 questions that the cop's gonna ask. Why didn't she leave? No, first of all, it's gonna be 4. How did she get drunk? Who bought the drinks? Who served her the drinks? Did anybody put something in the drinks? That should be one big question. Why did she leave? Oh, Kai told her not to. Why did she go upstairs? Come in the room when she's upstairs and she's supposedly asleep. Well, allegedly, I told someone to go upstairs and check on her, even if that was God. Just hearing those 4 facts, bro, you think cops are stupid, my nigga? They're gonna at least, and by the way, he's probably innocent, so hopefully nothing comes out of this. But they're gonna at least cross their T's, dot their I's. They know what they're gonna mean. Yo, Kyle, let's see your phone. Yo, Kyle, 100%. Yo, Kyle, let's see if you text nobody. Yo, bitch. They're gonna look at the dude that's being accused. They're gonna ask him like, yo, dad, did cop tell you to come upstairs? Are y'all being stupid?
Don't say nothing. Okay? Jovi. First thing first, Jovi. I understand everything that's going on out here. Help me. What the fuck happened? I've been accused of this being set up, and I knew what was going on. Negative. Negative. That's disgusting. Negative. Like, bro.
He's doing what he needs to do. He needs to vehemently deny the actual accusations that he could be a part of. The few things he should get done on his live stream. You need to show some remorse because this woman is now been victimized and you're looking at someone who's a defender of a horror. So you need to show you have some remorse. You also need to show that you committed no crimes. You were not a part of this. You had no knowledge of it. You didn't ignore it. You did not know nothing about it. And if this is true, they're going to stand on this during this whole process because it might be long.
I've been accused that I knew everything that was happening at the time. Negative. Okay, I don't know shit that went down that night. I wasn't there. Okay, I wasn't physically there. Okay, Jovi, although my team contacted me. Okay.
W. Kai's team, brilliant. Now she might be leaving that part out. If Kai's team actually hit this woman up to say, hey, things have gotten now to the point he can no longer communicate with you. You guys could communicate with us, and we could talk to you. So if you need answers, we could give it to you. But you're done talking to our client, Baker, because to you because he will be one of the people that law enforcement will look at. We can't have him continually on this matter. The WT. Talk to the assistant. The assistant has nothing to do with it. Talk to maybe even the lawyer's representation. You can't talk to Kai anymore. You can't talk to Kai. If anything Kai says, you'll be seen probably by the police. You can't talk to Kai. So, most of you I want to know, tell him.
Said that to me. Was aware that I was muted, but you still went to the internet. I'm not here to blame you. You got to the internet first. They do their assumption. My name, not drag. Okay? And it's fine. I gotta go. I just with being at such a stature on public. Okay? You was my team, what I want to tell you, yo, Kai is not able to talk right now. Don't you feel what I'm saying? He expect us to come to him. He's not able to. It's all legal. Once this shit got brought to my attention, it's now an investigation. Okay? Now, this shit is serious. I gotta understand how serious this is, man. I'm not taking this for no game. Everything that was brought to my attention, my team reached out to her that Kai's not able to talk, right? So, boom, I was literally muted. I couldn't say nothing. Okay? Let me go ahead and with the next thing.
He had notes. I'm glad he had notes.
Her side of the story. Okay? Let me go ahead and say this shit. She told me the next day, right? Crying, bawling her eyes out. I'm talking about legit crying, gang. I'm hearing this story, and automatically, that's why I don't really blame the internet for how they reacted to, because automatically, I instantly believe, I instantly believe, like, I'm hearing it. I'm like, yo, as soon as shit happens, I'm gonna help you on the phone. It's the first phone call that we had together. I said, I'm gonna help you. I got you. You see the text messages? I said, yo, talk to my team. Help you. Stop you. Stop. Right? So boom. I said that. Right? as soon as I got the information, chat, I went straight to my friend, the first that you see getting posted. I said, bro, what the fuck am I hearing right now, man? Now, no, I can't, bro. You, bro, have a select few of people that
Somebody says, could the person who rented the mansion be accountable? Usually not in a criminal sense, but I mean, you know, again, if it happened while you're in control of the property, shit, you know what I mean? Well, it's an Airbnb, so they might have to go back to the spot to go look for shit. Who knows? And like, oh, well, we want to go find a condo. We want to go find this. You know what I mean? You know, obviously they don't own the spot, but in that sense, it would be just say that they want to find stuff. But the person who threw the event on a civil level, possibly, right? If there was an expectation of safety of Kai inviting and throwing this event, that they felt that Kai grossly failed, it's just like the Travis Scott thing, right? The reason why Travis Scott and Live Nation, everybody's getting sued, is because there was an expectation of safety that going to this concert basically provided that they believe there was gross negligence on behalf of the people who threw it. That's why there's a lawsuit, civil one. It's a lawsuit, right?
rest of them. I said, yo, bro, what the fuck is this? When you can see the text message, when she sent the photo, you can see me react as in, it's him? Like, I legit.
There's a tone.
Yeah.
So I went to him, I said, yo, bro, what the fuck is got going on? What am I hearing right now? Feel me? What am I hearing right now about shit that's going on? Chat. As soon as he heard the side of the story, I'm representing her, bro. She's hurt. She's hurt, bro. I don't play that. I went to him. I said her story. Complete shock. He was in complete shock. He don't know. I'm telling you, my perspective. He was so confused on the things that she said. Legitimately confused on the things that she said. Everything like that, right? So, after one, in between all this shit, somebody's. There's two sides of the story now.
Okay, this is very important to point out. So he confronts his friend. He says he only hears about this from her, not the night of. By the way, this is going to be important, even though, and you know, we would assume he's being truthful because this is going to matter. The cops is going to ask him, okay, well, when's the first time you heard about that? Did you hear her screaming? Now, in her story, we're going to get back to what she was saying. In her story, she said she was screaming into the belly, right? If he's downstairs, I don't know how big the house is. I don't know what the dimensions. I don't know exactly where it was. They're going to be like, so you never heard no screaming from upstairs. You don't think that sounds like someone in distress. Okay, cool. After the act ended and he came downstairs, did he say anything to you that might have made you feel aware that something happened? Kanye's stating for the record that he never knew until she reached to him via DMs that they got on.
In between all this shit,
Let him confront a friend.
somebody's.
Oh no, you already
Two
confronted a friend.
sides of the story now.
Hold on, here we go.
He don't know. I'm telling you, my perspective. He was so confused on the things that she said. Legitimately confused on the things that she said. Everything like that, right? So, after one, in between all this shit, somebody's. There's two sides of the stories now, cop. Who's gonna handle it? The police. Okay? She asked for in the screenshot, she asked for her name, she asked for his name automatically. I told my team, I said, yo, team, here's his name, give it to her. That is the reason why she got it in the first place.
Makes sense now, chat. We gotta cross check this with some of the things she's saying. Remember the screenshot. She's asking for the name. This is where y'all keep saying that he's denying giving the name, right? Look, says it's him. Yes, that's the guy. Who is it? Who is it? So what he said makes sense. Because I was thinking he's in a meeting, maybe a meeting about a sponsorship, maybe a meeting about because he's doing some like collabs with the Simon. No, he's in a meeting currently trying to find and basically figure this out what's going on. Into what he said, that's why you gotta take both stories. He says, I tell my team, yo, y'all tell her who it is. Maybe he tells his team what's going on. They're trying to figure out what might have happened. They ask this dude is like, nah, this ain't whatever. He tells his legal team says, stop messaging her about anything pertinent. She's still pressing him. He says, whatever, hold on. Supposedly his team, his app name, this is what Kyle said, there's his app name to her. He hasn't, listen, we have to, I don't want to say we have to assume anything for the truth, but if he lied about that, she should basically be able to show all her phone records if she didn't delete it. To say his team never hit me up and tell me that. His team never. If he told his team to tell me who that was, his team never hit me up. But this is what Kai is saying, right? So he says, hold on. He said, nah, that's him. Let's see what he says afterwards. He doesn't really talk about the guy again. He's talking about the person who she's saying checked up. Is this the guy you said to check up on me? Okay? And he says, I literally seen it with my own eyes. By the way, this is going to be an interesting text because now they get to ask him. So when you saw her in there, was she serious? Was she awake? Was she chilling? Was she watching TV? Like, what was she doing? They say, seen it with his own eyes that someone else opened the door halfway and asked if he was good and then came downstairs. All right. Okay. So we're back to what Kai said. Let's keep.
Okay? That is the reason why she got in the first place. And let me tell y'all something right now. All my viewers, do not go to her profile and do not harass this young lady, bro.
Go ahead.
Do not. Until shit is shit, bro. Like, and shit is going on, and the police are handling this. And this is what I want to do to the internet, bro. This is never my intention. I was just talking to the police and my legal team. When it hit the internet, I wake up here hours later. Remember, I'm 5 hours ahead. When I woke up to this shit, I said, what the fuck am I seeing on the internet right now? Okay? And I'm muted. My mom is calling me, bro.
Got emotional here a little bit.
Okay? Sister is calling me. It's not a joke, okay? You feel me?
You know, these type of issues, you know, especially when you were raised with a good family, you know, I know sometimes people like to promote, oh, all men are evil. I see like a lot of women respond like, oh, fuck all men. And it's like, it makes it seem like men just hate women, which is not the case. A lot of successful dudes grew up and they're a product of a single mother household. They don't hate women. They would die if something of the sort happened to their mom. And also, when their mom is asking them about things like this, it breaks their heart because it's like, now their mom is wondering what type of person they are. It's questioning their integrity. It's questioning, hey, damn, did I raise you to be this person? This is why he's getting emotional with him. Because when his mom and his sister is calling, it's now like, damn, they might be calling to just even say, Kai, why am I hearing this? Why are you attached to this? This ain't what we do. What are you doing? What's going on with you? Did this happen? Did you do something? That's gonna be heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? That's what you said the voice crack. If you ask me. To me, give my opinion. I said, what the fuck am I seeing on the internet right now? Okay? And I'm muted. My mom is calling me, bro. Okay? Sister is calling me. It's not a joke, okay? You feel me? Nigga, look. So, I automatically said, yo, there's two sides to this. Let me go ahead and pick this up with the police. I'm doing none of this, okay? So I didn't get it close to the internet. Chat. I'm on the phone helping her. I'm on the phone trying to see what's right. Trying to see. I don't know. I'm so new to this, like to justice shit that I'm trying to see what's going on, man. I legally couldn't talk. Okay? I couldn't talk. They gave me the green light. That's why I'm so happy I'm able to go live right now, man. And I just want to make sure this shit is served. I want to make sure this shit is correct.
Now let me tell y'all something though. Okay? Two stories. There's two stories here. All right? I'm not defending anybody. I'm not defending anybody. I don't know what happened. I am in the same boat as my viewers. I'm in the same boat as y'all. I don't know what the fuck happened. But let me go ahead and say something. The person that's associated with me, not defending him once again, I knew this guy for a very long time ago on multiple trips. You feel what I'm saying? Never was it, and he's not that type of person. I'm not saying shit didn't happen. I'm not saying nothing.
By the way, again, this is gonna be also important. Remember what I said about the guy? Let me tell you this. I know a few thirsty niggas, man. I know a few niggas who they'll shoot their shot at a chick 35 times even when she said no. I know a few dudes. I know a few dudes who they're a little like it's like socially uncalibrated. They don't know how to read the room. They don't know how to be cool, suave. They don't know how to just kind of like, I wouldn't bring those people. Or I would try, like, when you identify them, try not to bring them around. Kai is saying for this guy, that's not what he thought this guy was. That's what he's saying with this last thing. Don't trip for this guy. This guy ain't the guy who's the creep, the weirdo. You know, there's the weirdo. That guy's weird. People don't understand. No, he's kind of vouching a little bit, but he's vouching in his experience. That we see this shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Never was it, and he's not that type of person. I'm not saying shit didn't happen. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not defending nobody because, bro, the way she was crying to me on that phone, bro, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I know how he looked. Scars on the face, dreads. You feel me? That's for the law. That's for the.
By the way, I also apologize if I made a mistake. Once again, I was saying the scars on the face was recent because I think that's gonna be very important. If she says she wakes up and she finds the guy on top of her that is having sex with her and she cognizantly says to him, "You're R-worded." Now, I think she, like, I don't know if I got to it. I'm gonna get back to her video in a second. But I think she eventually says that, like her face is in a pillow, but shit. Again, this goes to help probably her case. And she's like, yeah, I hit him. I was pushing him off. I was fucking scratching him. I was, you know what I mean? That will go to help the case. Keep going for a second.
The law to handle it. It's none of y'all business at all. None of y'all business at all. Okay? Now, I'm here to help. I'm here to give the facts because whatever went to bro, I spoke to him, something happened. I step aside.
W Kai, W team, W lawyer. He can't really be even if his mind is leaning one way or the other because he's heard two stories. He's clearly saying, yeah, he didn't tell his friend's side, which I do think that's also important of him. He didn't tell his friend's side because his friend isn't trying to play this out in the media. His friend should have an attorney, and they need to present that to the police in the investigation, and subsequently, if it ever goes any further. But Kyle says here are two different stories, right? And that's very important.
From him and her, since it happened. Okay? The last time I spoke to him was when.
By the way, it would be in his best interest to not speak to his own friend, especially about that incident ever again, until the police figure out what they need to figure out. You can't be texting about it. It's above you. And it's probably in a weird position because Kai's probably like, damn, it's my homie, but you can't talk to this nigga right now. You can't talk to him about this case.
And I said, yo, bro, I need your name. Gave it to me instantly. Gave me.
Oh, wow. He said he asked his friend his name. Okay, so it looked like his friend is cooperative. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't miss his first. So he says he asked his friend for his name, and his friend. Well, here's the thing, too. I know some of y'all gonna say, well, how is he your friend if you don't know his name? Yo, a lot of us know mad niggas that you know from the playpen. You know that nigga has, you know what I mean? Yo, that nigga got a nickname. You've been calling that nigga a nickname your whole life. You really don't know his government. Let's keep it 100. You know his government.
Since it happened. Okay, the last time I spoke to him was when I said, yo, bro, I need your name. Gave it to me instantly. Gave me his name instantly. That's the reason why she got it. Gave me the name instantly. Everything was processed instantly. You feel me? That was the last time. Ever since then, I've completely stepped back. The only person who I've been in conversation with was the law. My lawyers, my legal team. Nobody else whatsoever. Okay? All right. Boom. After that, got his name, gave it to my team, they gave it to her. That's the reason why she got it. Okay. Also, let me go ahead and say something real quick. I see her go to celebrate this on a Twitch interview yesterday. I just wish that she trusted me in this process of helping her, that she didn't jump the gun on the internet. Because bro, when things get to the internet, a lot of shit gets formulated. But I don't blame her. I don't know what she's going through mentally. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what she's going through mentally. All I can promise to
Hey, I see some of y'all, and I think y'all might be trolling my chat, but I'm gonna be very clear with y'all. I'm not gonna tolerate trolling when it comes to this matter. This ain't we talking about YSL and them bum ass niggas who's over here killing motherfuckers, okay? These motherfuckers, they organize a fucking street gang doing dumb shit. We're talking about human beings who are trying to have a good night. Nobody, and it would appear to me that nobody is in cahoots with a homie to abuse no woman. I see some of y'all mention snitching and, oh, is Kai telling? Please shut the fuck up with that type of shit in my chat. Okay? This ain't that. Don't try to bring the gang rules over for them dumbass niggas who keep throwing up fucking signs and all type of flags and act like they're running the fucking streets to then make a guy who honestly isn't a monster. So him trying to help is showing the humanity side of him. He's trying to say, when I hear a woman crying to me and I didn't intend for her to be hard, I would be a good guy. Don't come in my chat with no snitching shit. Get the fuck out of here with that. Keep that over there for the fucking rap. If a nigga's trying to figure out like, hey, you're my friend, but also this woman seems something happen, I'm trying to make sure, hey, you both have different stories. It's for me to figure out. He could have just like, if y'all think just getting your homies back and just saying, fuck her, you talking about what you was talking about. Of course somebody's gonna think you like y'all planned it. If you're a decent human being, and of course you didn't want nobody to get harmed, of course you're not gonna be with that shit. What the fuck? Chill out, people. Like everything ain't snitching. We'll talk about some YSL shit. It's not snitching.
Right.
They say snitching.
her.
Another thing, I know I have a lot of audience that are men. Listen, we not monsters. We don't hate women. This ain't all men versus women. We love women. If we're gonna have a party, who you gonna invite? You gonna invite 5 of your homies and 10 girls. You don't hate girls. Why would you hate women?
I'll just invite women. I'm not even gonna invite one guy.
You are trying to figure it out and try to get to the truth. And also, if someone is trying to and saying, hey, listen, could you help me? And you're even helping them, even if, according to Kai, you're doing it through your team rather than directly through text. You're not snitching, brother. Come on. We got to do better. You know what I mean? Let's not, like, I know I cover a lot of hip hop. We're going to get to hip hop shit in a little bit. But this ain't snitching. Sorry. Stop.
Is that I will make sure shit is right. I will make sure. I don't know what happened. I'm just hearing 2 sides of stories. I don't know what happened. I'm here to figure it out again with the law. Not here to go on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I have people dragging my name, bro. They're dragging it, bro. I keep seeing people saying I didn't reply. The reason why I didn't reply is because I wasn't legally able to. My team told me no. That's why I'm replying now. Please be on the same page as me. Okay, please. I'm trying to.
I see someone on YouTube saying, yo, he definitely didn't tell his man's side. He didn't tell her side neither. She brought it to the internet. He's not obligated to tell any side. He's not going to tell a side. He's saying, I'm hoping that they figure this out.
So you feel what I'm saying? She used the term setup, which got me like what like hurt. It hurt me, bro.
That setup term is why he turned to his lawyers, as he should. If you damn near meant to make $20 million in the next year, and a girl is saying, hey, help me, something happened at your party. Then you're like, wait, what? Something happened? And she said, I ain't gonna lie, yo, you must have set it up. Or she started talking. You know, sometimes somebody get mad, they be like, yo, yeah. Granted, you want to help them, but now you also got to think about it.
Like that, bro. Set up, like, I don't play like that. But I seen that she retracted yesterday and she was saying she was like, she's not even lady, this, that, and the third, all that, and shit like that. Okay. So boom. All right. Let me see what else. The reason why I was kind of disappointed in the internet thing is because I'm right here. It not only shadows my name falsely. In the new year, I put everything aside. I have a $7,000 next month. Fuck that. Everything's aside right now. Until I feel like I want to be trapped into something, what the fuck? Everything's aside. I'm not even playing no more. My name is now in the mix. Okay? The new year just started. This is the things I don't want to see happen, man. Things I don't want to see happen. Now, chat. Go ahead and tell me this right here. About anything else. The police is involved. No.
And I know, you see, Kai has a lot of kids that watch him. And this is why I have to break it down for y'all on a grown-up level, because you see, Kai is a superstar. And this issue is not a kid thing. So a lot of the kid mentality is what people are getting these really easy narratives. Well, why don't you just tell what happened? Why don't you, like, do you believe her or do you believe your man? Saying, I can't say much because he knows he's gonna have to interview with the police. Going forward, he's in the UK, has to come back to the US. He's going to have to interview the police. By the way, if you ask me, and I don't know this is a fact, but I guarantee his lawyers have already contacted NYPD. Hey, Kai comes back in 4 days. Hey, could we set up an interview on the 11th? And the 11th, he'll come in, he'll give you what he felt happened that night, and he could try to assist in any way he can. He is not someone who's trying to do anything that was weird. He is just someone who's just a streamer who was having a party, and it's an unfortunate incident that happened. Whatever. So that's why he's not saying anything.
Refuse to talk about anything else unless the police is involved. I haven't spoken to her. I haven't spoken to him. I haven't spoken to her. I haven't spoken to him. His whole image is fucked up right now, gang. He's everywhere. Every block, everybody knows about this. He's everywhere. I'm telling y'all to trust me, bro. Whatever happens, bro, whatever happens, I'm gonna make sure that I'm updated if I can. Okay? I don't play like this. All right? I don't play like this. If he's in the wrong, he's in the wrong. You're done. You're done. If she's in the wrong, if somebody's in the wrong, you know what I'm saying? Everybody will know. At a point of time, the difference in the dark, also like playing, and all my composure is a lot. Focus on. Feel me? Like, not for me. Feel me? So, everybody centering my name right now.
Hey, and by the way, don't think I'm all accurate. Just like I give him credit for staying stoic during this whole you know explanation. Kai is a young kid with a lot of expectations and a lot of pressures each way, and now he's going into people thinking and his integrity being challenged. I'm being honest, even as a man, it's not unusual that one would shed a tear. I give him credit for being, you could tell there was some emotions at times, but he held it together. Um, I credit him for that. I credit him for that. No, by the way, me doing that, I'm not knocking the young lady. Um, we just have to realize it's a complicated process where I keep saying, yeah, I think it's a one-on-one. Oh, she's only accusing that guy. No, like the cops don't care who you accuse. Once the cops, it's just like the Megan Stallion thing. The cops pick the case up. Cops make the moves after that.
Saying shit that can carry the narrative that y'all want. But when the facts come out and shit like, bro, a setup is crazy, bro. Y'all think I've been literally telling y'all niggas right here, talk to heart. No. As soon as this shit is over with, as soon as I can get an update, I'm gonna keep communicating with my lawyers. I'm gonna say, yo, I get an update. I get an update. Please, I get an update. I will. Okay? Let me see. Yeah, and R word, RAPE. That's the whole thing about this. For those who don't know. And yeah, I'm not thinking. What's it called? Let me go ahead and say this. I already said I understand why people are jumping to conclusions because I wasn't responding. I'm taking it very serious because my name is on this. Okay, my name is on this, and it's the empire I built from the ground up, and I'll be damned. I'll be fucking damned if my shit was to fall over right now, man. I'll be damned. You and nothing, bro. You never hear nothing.
And then I'll say, I'm gonna be honest. I think Kai pretty much had like the cleanest reputation out of any streamer. It's kind of unfortunate that, like, especially as a black man, like, number one, we aren't given the benefit of doubt many times. Well, like, it's very rare that, you get one of us that has a clean reputation, because they usually look at us as, oh, y'all niggas come from the streets, y'all niggas used to do illegal stuff before, and they kind of look at usually a lot of African American men, and even if when they're influencers, oh, this is what's cleaning your image, not that you've never done anything and you're just a good kid. And I do think Kai is a really good role model for you. Like, do we all agree? It's a good role model. You know what I mean? Like, think about all the people who have popularity who are African American or Black. Good role model. And of course, now this comes and this is threatening to tarnish how people look at him or how people view his character. That hurts. He spent years and countless amount of hours putting into showing his personality, whether on or off camera, that he's a good person, that, if you're a parent, you can let your kid watch him. And now in the blink of an eye, because he wanted to, he streams all year, he wanted to have fun for one night. Somebody else might have done some shit that was weird. And now y'all gonna look at Kai like he's the fucking devil. He's not the person we thought. So that hurts. Because here's the thing with reputation, you work your entire life to build it, and it can get torn down like that. It hurts.
Just know, not communicating to nobody, but the what's it called? The legal team, the police. I'm gonna go ahead and address this real quick. And please, once again, do not hate on her, please. Do not go to her nothing, bro. She literally she can feel however she want, bro. It's her perspective. She can feel however she want. Right now, I can't communicate with anyone. I was told that. I was really told that nobody was supposed to be saying nothing because it's an open investigation and it's down like So like I almost told that. Also, I seen her tweet about for all of Jimmy's friends, and causing that fans threatening to kill me. Fans I can't speak for. Friends I can. My friends I haven't said anything. I can say that. My friends that I know, not the one who got accused or nothing like that. My friends that I know, everybody that I be around, everybody that y'all know who I'm associated with, they out of it. They don't know nothing. I haven't spoken to them. I haven't spoken to anybody. That's what I'm trying to say, gang. Why you following this ugly ass that have nothing to hide? I never died without my friend. He's still being followed. Don't you think if I had to follow him, it would have been a little skeptical until facts come out, until I'm hearing shit, bro. I want to see. That's the other understand. I'm on the same page as y'all, bro. I'm on the same page as y'all, bro. You feel me? I know everybody seen anything. Appreciate everybody who was checking up on me.
Well, he starts to wrap it up.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I have no comment. I was just literally trying to see what was going on. But I don't think I should be blamed.